Our guest speakers for the event are Dr. D.P. Tripathi, Deputy Librarian from NIT Jalandhar, Dr. Neeraj Kumar Singh, Deputy Librarian, A.C. Joshi Library, Punjab University, Chandigarh, and Dr. Nirmal Singh, University Librarian, Guru Angad Dev University, Ludhiana. Now I would like to request our Honorable Principal, sir, to extend a green welcome to our guest speaker, Dr. D.P. Tripathi. Nathan Dharm College warmly welcome you to today's workshop on Future of Innovation and Research and Impact of Information Technology on Academic Spheres. Through this workshop, Readers Club of our college honors and remembers India's father of library sciences, Dr. S.R. Ranganathan, on his birthday. In honoring libraries and librarians in this way, our institution recognizes their value to our academic community and to society in large. This celebration highlights the importance of librarians in curating knowledge, research, supporting learning, and fostering a love for reading. So it is a great honor for the college to organize this workshop for the enhancement of research and innovation skills among the faculty members and students. I would like to call upon our Honorable Principal, sir, to give his inaugural address.
Respected Dr. D.P. Tripathi from NIT Jalandhar, learned faculty members and dear students. We were planning something as an orientation from library. The purpose was that our students should be well equipped with the library and whatever IT related softwares, journals and other resources are available. But Dr. Gurpreet shared with me that Librarian Day is coming and we can have a better program involving both teachers and students. So I said, okay, let's try to have something as a reader club. And 3-4 learned professors from different universities will be coming up to share with you their opinions about innovation, research and impact of information technology on academic spheres. You know, library no longer is a place. Now you may be sitting anywhere because of the digital resources available, you can access to resources. And our library is also having number of resources which are procured through Government of India also and privately arranged also. Having the journals, having the books, and number of softwares are also available. But what's coming to our mind is most of us are unaware of the facility available. That's why we are unable to use them, or we can say that less. So by organizing such events, our purpose is that whatever facilities are available through digital mode, we should be in a position to use that to the optimal extent. You're all aware of that in the age of Google and other things, there are a number of portals which are providing information, but that information may not be authentic. A number of times the information which you are searching from here and there, that has their own problems. So having reliable resources and having knowledge of reliable resources is must these days. Hopefully with today's program, you will be in a better position to understand. And specifically the teachers, I believe that if you know these facilities are available, you will certainly share the same to your students also. In our time, there were only traditional libraries. Digital resources was almost negligible. And if there were any, it was you have to go to Delhi to look out. But our teachers used to sit in library. They used to study the books a lot, newspapers a lot, and they used to give us assignments. And because at that time internet was not much available, even if it is available, it was through telephone in rare occasion. So traditional way was used. So our teachers were also guiding us sitting in the library, and we were also learning from the library. Getting a seat in a library was also a delight. That this time I went to the library and one chair was available. Today's situation is changing because of the availability of so much of the portals, YouTube and everything. But as I said earlier, I'm repeating, now problem is whatever easily is available that may not have quality information. So number of time, because there are number of missions, number of hidden agendas, person provide you information freely and you come to know that is not authentic. That's why the role of library has also changed. The role of librarian in the research has also changed. Hopefully today you will be knowing whatever is happening in the field of library sciences because of integration with the technology, and being the students and the teacher, being the researchers, this information is very relevant to us. And I will appreciate reader clubs, especially Dr. Gurpreet, Madam Pratibha Kulwari and all others who are regularly organizing the events. I believe strongly that health of an institution can be judged from its library. And if your library is vibrant, certainly the level of knowledge and research of the college is high. So I congratulate all of you for the events, specifically for S.L. Ranganathan National Librarian Day. Probably it is on August 12th.
Yes.
So we are little bit early, but no harm in being early. Congratulations in advance. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Our first guest speaker, Dr. D.P. Tripathi, has an experience of 19 years in managing IT resources in libraries, and presently he is working as Deputy Librarian in NIT Jalandhar. He is also the recipient of Commonwealth Fellowship in 2016 and completed the same at the University of East London. He has been maintaining his online platform in the form of a website and a YouTube channel, namely Librarian Guide, for sharing information and knowledge with library professionals. He will give his insights on digital and AI tools for research. I invite you, sir, to the dais. Please, sir.
Present here in this beautiful hall. Respected Principal Dr. Ajay Sharma of this college, Dr. Gurpreet, all the intellectual, esteemed faculty members, and very dear participants. I am really happy to be here in the program which is being organized by this college, and I'm really thankful to Dr. Gurpreet for creating this wonderful opportunity to meet with galaxy of intellectuals, and that also on the occasion of celebrating Dr. S.R. Ranganathan, who is also known as Father of Library Science in India. And we are all following the path who set for all the library professionals in India, and whatever objective he has given to all library professionals, so we are trying to meet his whatever the task he had assigned to before he passed away. So I hope that library professionals everywhere, they are doing it, and I am very happy that Dr. Gurpreet has taken a very nice initiative in conducting this activity, and I have been given responsibility to cover the area how we can use the different tools available, whether it is digital or artificial intelligence tool for enhancing our research. So before I start my presentation, I would like to mention the laws which was given by Dr. S.R. Ranganathan. Being a library professional, he set some target for library professional, and he gave 5 laws of library science. He said that books are for use, every reader is one book, every book its reader, save the time of reader, and library is a growing organism. So I think it is self-explanatory, you can understand. So it is our responsibility that how we can grow our library, whether it is providing the information, whether it is providing the books, documents, collection development, providing the different research related information, managing the resources with artificial intelligence, library automation, digitization, or whatever it is. So the digital and AI tools, why we have taken for research, because you all will agree with me that today the technology is dominating us. In every sphere of our life, technology is dominating. Right from when we wake up in the morning, we do not look for the tea, a cup of tea or a cup of glass, or we don't think about going to walk for 5 kilometers in the morning. But the first, most of the people, they do what? They simply lift up the phone and see, किसी का message तो नहीं आया. This is our regular routine, you believe it or not. So I have personally experienced this, that technology is dominating, and if we are not awakened or if we do not pay attention to this, slowly we will become handicapped. Or if we do not use these technology intelligently, so our own intelligence will die. So let's go deeper into the research topic, which means the topic which I have been given. The time which is given to me, I will try my level best to complete my presentation. In case I need a little more time, so I will request the management and Dr. Gurpreet to please give me. We are going to have a discussion about mainly some of the main important portion, that is the set of skills. See, when we talk about the research has a multiple dimension. Before I go into deep presentation, may I request all of you to please just give answer that how many of from this crowd are dealing with research activity, means how many of you are research scholar? Only few hands. Okay, thank you very much. And how many faculty members? Oh, they are more in numbers. That's really great. Thank you all. So when we deal with the research, so research has many dimensions. Right from the starting any research, we start from an idea. We first think that how we are going to meet the objective of research. We start with an idea. Then we start finding the research gap. Then we start finding the literature review. With the help of literature review, we find the research gap. Then we start collecting the data. We set the objective, we set the hypothesis. We do the analysis, and then we start writing, means we follow some research methodology to collect the data and come to the analysis, and then finally we conclude our research work. So it involves many processes. In that you will require some professional skill, that we know it as a hard skill. Then you also will require technical skill, and more importantly you will require soft skill. Most of the people, they do not pay attention to this, and why I will draw your attention to soft skill, reason I will tell in the slides. Then we will be talking about some of the important AI tools which are related to research, and then summarizing and paraphrasing tool, some of the tool for literature review, visualization, and many more, and then other common tools which you can utilize during your research work. So just think about being a research scholar. You just think, being a faculty, being anyone who is dealing with research and information, as a library professional also, as a user also, you think, what is my expectation? When I start my research, what is my expectation? The first, that whatever information I think of, I am doing research on nanotechnology, so I am thinking that how will I get information, where I can get the information. That is my first priority, first job in completing my research or starting the research. The first responsibility is that how do I start my research, how do I get the information. Then user interface design means what would be the complete design of my research. In that way I would like to define here what would be the complete design of my research. Sometimes when we relate it to the technology and dealing with some interfaces, so the design part, I am talking about the methodology, classification and indexing, architectural design and issue. And in 1970, keeping this artificial intelligence, he mentioned that from 3 to 8 years we will have a machine with general intelligence of an average human being. I mean a machine that will be able to read Shakespeare, grease a car, play office politics, tell a joke, have a flight. At that point the machine will begin to educate itself with fantastic speed. In a few months it will be a genius level, and few months after that its powers will be incalculable. See, this was said in 1970 in an interview to Life magazine, and now it is turning to the reality. How it is turning to the reality, that we'll see later. Now I am coming to directly to the some of the skills which researchers they need. I will go very quickly. Needless to mention here, but I will mention because I want you to listen. First of all, see, many of you, when we start doing the research, I have come across many people, they intend to do research but they do not have the proper education. And you are doing research, it is not going to give you any output. Education means when you are doing your degree, at least you think about your degree and do it properly. Get the skill. Second, proficiency in language. Many of the research scholars, they find difficulty in completing their research only because of the language barrier. So I am not going to go in deeper, but this is the outline that a research scholar is supposed to improve proficiency in language. Expertise in technology. We are very much fluent, we are very much focused on using WhatsApp, Instagram and Telegram, Facebook, but we avoid some of the tools which are related to my topic, which are related to research. We avoid, and most of the researchers, they do not find time to explore them and utilize them in the research work. Then operating different applications. There are plenty of applications. There is no point of excuse. There are plenty of applications available in the internet which you can utilize in day-to-day life to enhance your research work, to enhance your working capacity, to enhance your output. So that application name I will mention, and you will laugh at me. The typing. Typing generally we avoid, but this is a very important part. There are very good websites where you can spend 10 minutes of your time and you can improve your working capacity. You can improve your accuracy in the work. You can improve in completing your work, especially research scholar when they are preparing the research thesis of 250 pages or 300 pages. It is very difficult for them to complete if they are lacking in typing speed. So my request to research scholars, especially not faculty members, that please spend 10 minutes of time to improve this skill also. This is all coming under hard skill. Some of the technology I am going to talk about, that is also a part of hard skill. You can also consider as a technical skill. See, there are many good software for digital repository. We are talking about the digital library, we are talking about the archival, especially these days when we are doing the research, your faculty, your principal, your college, your administration, even after completing your research, when you are going out of your university or college, they first ask you that have you deposited your thesis in digital repository? Have you got the notice from library? Have you submitted your thesis in archival repository? So my point here is that you should have the knowledge about the digital repository software and the concept. Why? Because many research scholars, they do research, but they forget about the data which they are collecting. They forget about the methodology they have adopted for completing the research. And most important part, that when we do the research, we come across lot of data. Where is that data is going? Once you complete your research, where is that data stored? That is the more challenging task in the process of research data management. So my point is here that you should also focus and insist your administration that your data is properly saved. It is archived in the institution. This is the responsibility of being a research scholar, that my research data after 10 years of time or 5 years of time, if any new researcher is willing to do the research to similar topic, he or she should be able to get my 5 years back data which I collected. Second part, web application development software. That is not very difficult task. You all might have heard about the WordPress. See, we are all talking about the NIRF ranking. We are all talking about our college is falling under within 50 in the NIRF ranking and very famous. How it is all taking place? It is all taking place because of author's productivity. It is all taking place of the standard of the institute, which is being maintained by the authorities. Your effort. Why not people should know your effort? I mean, I am trying to draw your attention towards writing the blogs. When you are doing any research, when you are doing any creative work, you try to reach the people through your blogs. Try to reach the people through your article. Create one blog. There are very multiple websites available. The easiest one is the blogger.com. Simply go create one blog, and every day, not possible, at least once in a week, whatever research you are doing, at least think of one small idea or the work you have done in a 1 week, just throw it on the blog and let the people recognize you that you are working on this area. You have done this much development in this area. So this will not only be helpful in calculating the NIRF ranking or producing the data when the NAAC team is visiting your college. It will also improve your author's visibility. It will improve your ranking. It will improve your H-index. It will improve author's impact on the research. People will recognize your collaboration. People will come forward to collaborate with you on that particular research work. So my suggestion is to all the young generation, especially the research scholars who are spending hours and hours for completing their research, to create the blog and let the people know about your creativity. Third point, the subject guide software. There are many software where you see any foreign university, especially Australia, UK or US university, all the researchers, they have their own subject guide. And what do? They create the subject guide where related to their subject, whatever they find, whether it is journal, whether it is e-books, standards, patents, open access journals, subscribed journals, books, whatever documents are available, they are maintaining it properly. So what exactly it is giving? It is giving one door to the other researcher to refer when they are starting the research. They don't have to just jump into the sea and find the data. They are having the particular information at the right place so that other users, other researchers, they can use it during their research work. In addition to this, there are many research support tools. In these days, we are talking about the academic integrity. In that, the plagiarism is the most important part. A researcher, they sometimes knowingly, unknowingly, they add the content to their research work. And what exactly happens? They are not aware. They just after completing their job, they go, they submit the PhD, but later it comes in the picture that some of the portion is plagiarized. They are issued letter that why did you take the copy from this, why you have not cited, why you have not given the proper reference, why it is happening? Because either you have not paid attention or you did not have the awareness at the time of writing the content. So you should know about the anti-plagiarism software, whether it is commercial or open source. There are very good open source software, free software available for plagiarism checking like Plag Checker, Viper. In commercial, Turnitin, Urkun. All these softwares are available where you can just check the similarity index, similarity of your content which you have taken. And there are very good sites also. I will be mentioning about the artificial intelligence tool, which will also guide you that how you can paraphrase, how you can manage your data and reduce the similarity percentage of the content which you are adding to your research. Grammarly, as I mentioned, that proficiency in language is must in order to complete the research. Please do not avoid this tool if you are writing the thesis. Check this is also providing the free login facility. You check with this tool, your grammar portion will be completely taken care by this tool. It is guiding you even in the preposition, articles, even the sentences are not in a proper way. It is suggesting that you have written it is not correct. Please go and correct in this way. So please do not avoid this Grammarly. Pivot, that is the research funding platform given by ProQuest, which invites the research funding proposal. These are the funding agency. Many scholars, they find difficulty in completing their research due to the financial barrier. So if you have something, some good ideas, some good project work which you want that it cannot be completed without the sufficient fund, please drop a proposal to this pivot.process.com. They will, if they like your project, they will provide you sufficient fund to complete your research. Then Typeset. Typeset has all the faculty research scholar. I think they are always busy, means most of the time they are busy in writing the intellectual output in the form of articles or books. So this is the platform where they get more than 40,000 plus journal templates of different journals where you can add the content easily and you do not have to depend or create the template as per the requirement by the different journals. So Typeset is one place where you can get all the ready-made templates of different journals, renowned journals. Reference management tool, Mendeley. How many of you are using this tool? Please tell honestly. Only few. Very good. But I will suggest everyone to use this tool because this is really a very wonderful tool to manage all your research related document and also helps to cite the information and create the bibliography. If you do it manually, it takes hours and hours to complete the bibliography, cite the information in your article and collect the information, organize them properly. But this tool provides free up to 2 GB space where you can keep the document, you can easily cite and easily prepare. And the best part that it supports more than 6,000 citation style in different citation style. Whether you are creating with the IEEE or Chicago or APA, whatever. So please spend time and utilize this. And one more important part I would like to mention here that we struggle with literature review. When we start with an idea to complete the research, we struggle with finding the document. You will be surprised that it has more than 100 million list of catalog. If you just throw any keyword, it will give you the citation. It will give you reference that you just go to this site, means this article, and you will get open access plus subscribed access both. So this is also a platform for searching the information. Some of you might have been using the citation database where we get the article and the index, H-index and impact factor, all these. So Web of Science Scopus, needless to mention, but you please pay attention. If you are not using, just explore, you will get lot of idea from here. Some other tools I would like to draw attention, that Weba tool, that is the very powerful tool. When we start writing article, we come across more than 100 or 200. It depends on us that how many documents we have downloaded and scrolled. So what happens, it is very difficult because the article or research has many segments. Some of the portion you will be finding for the research methodology, some of them you will be finding for literature review, or some of them for the conclusion. So out of 100 you got 10 articles which is meeting the which is having the content for research methodology. So it is difficult to remember all those points. So this tool will help you to highlight the portion or annotate it. So result will be that if you just annotate that these documents I have referred and these portion I have highlighted which I have to mention in my research work or article work for the introduction, for the research methodology. So all of you just use this. Also has the extension to add in the Google Chrome, which will be very helpful to organize your content.